6.
It's just rings. I mean,
that's a team accolade you talking
it
about.
Ain't no team. Look, I'm gonna be real.
It is, yo. It's a team accolade, yo.
Be honest,
real.
Be honest, Edwin. Be honest.
What?
Be honest. Go ahead, tell him. Be honest.
I mean, Bill Russell has 11.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, yo.
Well, it was only 8 teams in the league then, so I mean, that don't count.
Yo, look at Jordan's team. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it weren't for Jordan getting their ass into practice every single day, they are trash.
Welcome to another edition of the Nerds Like Podcast. We also stay J-Ro. We got Molly G. We got Chris, Derek. Was it Black and Chiha? What's today today?
We'll keep it at L1, yo.
L today. All right. So we're gonna do something a little different today. We're gonna talk about some NBA stuff. So the first topic I had discussed was, but before I get started, don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel for any past, current, and future content. So the first topic I got for us to talk about today, we're gonna talk about Jordan versus LeBron. Who is the GOAT? Like who is the GOAT? We're not gonna talk. We don't. Do we want to include rings? We want to include stats, whatever. Everything is on the table. Who's the GOAT? Who wants to start?
I mean, it don't matter to me. I go first, last. It don't matter. It's all gonna be the same result.
Go ahead, yo.
I mean, when you talk about a GOAT, you gotta look at the overall picture. You know, rings, accolades, what they did for the game. I mean, you look at Michael Jordan. Who could beat him? You know, when he got on top, he stayed on top. Got bored, left, went to go play baseball. Did a movie, came back.
Suspended. He got suspended.
Nah,
that was suspension.
That was no suspension. He was like, I got bored, I'm retired. Hey, I'm gonna go play baseball real quick and see what they got over here going on.
They said it was a suspension. Yeah, they said David Stern was telling Michael Jordan that he needed after the gambling situation, like, just take time off real fast.
And they couldn't beat it. Even with the gambling situation, they couldn't beat that man. That man went to a whole nother sport. Sucked at it, still played. Then he was like, you know what? I'm tired of sport too. Let me go make a movie. Let me be an actor real quick. But man, like, this dude get compared to so many people. The only person that was close was maybe Kobe. You know, Shaq helped him a little bit. But my thing with LeBron is this. He had all the talent to maybe even rival, you know, Kobe, you know, and Jordan or whatever. But my thing is they gave him everything. Like, came in, you know, say right out of high school, already named him king. You know, when he first got to the playoffs against the Wizards, they called every foul that they could. You know, he gets to the championship and gets swept, like gets mollywopped. Like, what, it wasn't even fair. They should I could have went out there and did that. And their biggest excuse for LeBron was, oh, he didn't have no teammates. Oh, he ain't had nobody. Like that, he took this scrub team to the championship. Remind me again, what team was better, the Cavs team or AI's team that he took to the championship and won one game against the Super Lakers? But nobody want to talk about that.
It looked like Chris ready to go.
That Spurs team was just as good as that Lakers team, to be honest. You had Timothy Duncan on there, Tony Parker, Ginobili. You had Pop. That team was stacked.
I mean, it was.
And who was Brown playing with? Freaking Virgil. Come on, yo, don't do that. Bobby.
Who was AI playing with? Who AI playing with?
Dikembe
Mutombo.
Yeah, Eric Snow. He had a couple people on there.
Eric Snow trash. Everybody on AI team.
He was icy, yo.
Trash.
You know, Eric Snow. He was fast though. He was
trash.
Fast. You know,
he was fast to get out of the NBA.
You see him? You see him now? He's like an egg.
His jerseys was selling though.
Because the AI jerseys. All reason why, because AI jerseys was gone.
Anyways, I mean, I think LeBron need one more ring, and I think the only reason people put Jordan above is because he has all them rings. But
so you think
LeBron's game is all around.
No,
Hey, hold on. You said LeBron need one more ring,
One more ring,
dude.
it's 5 more than 6.
I hope he wins tonight for your sake. For your one more ring.
You need one more, and I think it'll be globally. He'll be globally.
So what happens? What happens if my boy get 5 rings and LeBron 4?
Who's your boy?
Who is your
Curry.
boy?
Curry it's a different conversation. Curry, he has changed basketball but LeBron did too.
Yeah,
LeBron made basketball
and crying.
Both of them changed it for the worse.
Crying.
They both changed.
Crying.
Yeah, I hate to say what?
Build the super teams. Yeah.
But Curry, man.
That was homegrown. It was homegrown.
I hate to say it. It's like, LeBron was like, you know what? I can't win. Let's get my friends. You know what I'm saying? Let's get with the boys. Let's play together. Let's change the league. And then being that he's the so-called best player, if he flops, that means that it's cool to do it. It's okay to do it. Since the best player is doing it, Jordan won't go on with that.
I'm sorry.
Nobody flopping
I'm sorry though. You can't go to the championship 10 times and lose 6.
Hey, but he went 10 times. Jordan was eliminated in the
first Jim Kelly went to 4 or 5 straight Super Bowls and lost all of them. Is he a great quarterback? No.
That only means you got to the finish line 10 times, but only crossed at 6.
Hey, you ain't gonna get gold every time.
No, that's
Jordan did.
Jordan
6-0. Ain't never seen a game 7.
Yeah, but he's lost some.
He's seen a game 7 before, Elwood.
Not in the finals.
Not in the finals, but he's seen a game 7.
He ain't crossed the finish line, so that's just as worse. Not getting
Who ain't crossed the finish line?
Jordan.
He got it 6 times. What you mean?
A couple times.
A couple. 6. That's 6 in a row. If you want to look at it.
For finals.
6 in a row.
Finals.
6 in a row.
Finally.
But we don't want to. What do you mean finally?
I mean, all right.
How long it take LeBron to get there?
Hey, Derek, how old are you? Derek, how old are you?
26.
26?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Oh, you don't even know what greatness look like. You don't. Have you ever looked at TV and see a man just fly?
See a man fly.
You ever just looked at TV and see a man just pause in the air real quick, put it in this hand? Nah, I'm gonna take it back this way and lay it up.
The L train. You ain't seen the L train before?
L
train.
You talking about
L train?
Yeah,
I see a D
L train. They call L train Larry Johnson, man.
I see a derailed a lot of times.
You saying what?
Larry Johnson. That was Larry Johnson's name.
I seen it derail a lot of times.
He seen it derail.
Well, he's not there yet, so I'm gonna give it to Jordan right now. But one more ring,
now,
I think it's back in the discussion.
One more ring. How is 5 better than 6?
It's just rings. I mean,
that's a team accolade you talking about.
It ain't no team. Look, I'm be real.
It is, though. It's a team accolade, yo.
Be honest, Elwin. Be honest.
What?
Be honest. Go ahead, tell him. Be honest.
I mean, Bill Russell has 11.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, yo.
Well, it was only 8 teams in the league then, so I mean, that don't count.
Yo, look at Jordan's team. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it weren't for Jordan getting their ass into practice every single day, they are trash. Besides Scottie Pippen, which is debatable, what's the other Hall of Famer he got? What's the other All-Star he played with?
Steve Kerr?
They care no Hall of Famer.
No All-Star.
Hall of Famer. He ain't no Hall of Famer, no All-Star.
Yeah, Hall of Fame coach.
It's Curry before Curry.
He a Hall of Fame coach. Only because of Curry.
I don't.
Dudes Jordan played with was literally trash. He beat them boys into being the championship team.
Bro, the competition was trash, dog. Like, y'all niggas.
Competition was trash. What you mean?
Yeah, bro. The fucking the league, the player, the average player in the NBA in the 80s was nowhere near as skilled as the average player now. Like, it ain't even close either.
Oh, yeah.
So don't even say that.
I know that.
That's debatable because now it's like everybody 1 through 5 can shoot at any time.
That's what I'm saying.
Versus back. No, it's not skill when you. Okay,
I think it's more rule changes than skill.
No,
You saying Julius Randle skill?
that KG
Bro,
got
they
washed
way
out
more
the league.
athletic. Like it ain't even like dog. This shit that ain't close. Like that ain't even a debate. Like
Nah, because
like
if you can't play off the ball,
the
if
average
you gotta
nigga look
have the
like
ball in
Jordan.
your, if you gotta have the
Like the
ball in your hand
average
every single
player
time to
in
score,
there
you're not
looks
that
like
good.
Jordan now, dog.
Yeah,
Yes,
everybody's a
because
scorer, and I'm saying that when LeBron
everybody can
entered the
score. Everybody
league,
got green light.
when LeBron entered the league, he made everything positionless. Everybody's doing
No,
everything.
no, 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 no,
Everybody
no, 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 no,
having
no,
a
no, no,
role.
no, 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 no.
So it's hard to compare.
No, it won't LeBron that did that, bro. So stop.
Dude, when
LeBron
Jordan played,
LeBron do
when
everything.
Jordan
LeBron
look,
didn't do that.
when Jordan
Drew
played,
did it.
you had people that
Who
had
did
a
it?
position, a purpose.
Drew made the
If
league
you was a,
positionless.
It was
if you was a power,
Grant Hill and T Mac.
No, boy. That's
Uh,
this is
you talking
Curry.
about what?
Curry
As a small,
changed the
as
game
a,
for that, bro. So yeah, don't give LeBron that.
Curry made everybody a shooter. I'm not gonna say Curry because Curry can only shoot. He can't do everything.
He got 4 rings, man. Same as your boy LeBron, right?
You
He
just
stacked his team, Jamal. Don't even play. He stacked his team too with Kevin Durant on his team.
Well, Kerry Durant won how many rings without Curry?
0,
I mean, Kerry won without Kevin Durant?
2.
All right.
So if you want to say that, then Curry only has 2 rings.
I mean, if you want to say that, LeBron only got one.
With your logic, that means Kevin Durant got 0 rings.
And LeBron got 0. And LeBron got 0.
Wait, whoa! Now I have to stop you. How LeBron has 0?
I mean, if you talking about stat teams, I mean, you got to take away the stat team then. Not
We
just
take
Kevin Durant.
D-Wade to Bosch off. So that means LeBron got.
All right. Wade was
what is the
putting
bubble
up
ring?
pedestrian numbers. The second year they played, he wasn't putting up numbers like that. He slowed down. He wasn't the Flash no more.
Because he let LeBron take over. He came number 2. LeBron was number 1.
Right.
Because the year before that, 2009, he was averaging 30-some points. Had that trash team 6 in the East in the playoffs. Should have won MVP that year.
Wait.
Was that Kobe year he won MVP?
What, 2009? I thought Kobe won it the year after.
Kobe won 08. Kobe won MVP 08.
So who won in 2009? Dirt?
Well, LeBron.
Yeah.
Oh, LeBron won it.
It was
You
LeBron.
right there. You right, Elvin. You right. Wade should have won it that year.
You have an argument for sure. Wade was carrying in that playoff series. I don't know.
No, 2010 was Dwayne Wade's year. He was killing it that year.
Chris quiet, yo. I
was just listening to y'all. I was just listening to that bullshit y'all were talking about, man.
We like you about to go to bed.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead and let it out, man.
All right, I'll tell you this. I'll put it to you like this. As far as like if you talking about who's the greatest basketball player ever, it's LeBron, hands down.
How?
Like first of all, he's bigger than Jordan. He just do more shit.
Shaq was bigger than Jordan.
Huh?
But Shaq was bigger than Jordan, but ain't nobody talking about him being the greatest.
Well, I think he probably the greatest center ever, but I'm talking about as far as like he couldn't do shit like the further you got away from the basket, the worse it got. You know what I'm saying? But like when you talking about players like, you know, Kobe, LeBron, you know, Jordan and them, like they are the most malleable on the court, so they can do more things. Like, and I'm saying this to say, like, he did more things than Jordan did.
What?
And people would always say, like, yeah, Jordan could have averaged, he could have got all them assists, or he could have got all them rebounds. Why he ain't do it? Why did they bring people in to make sure that? Why did they bring a Dennis Rodman in? Like if all LeBron had, and LeBron done showed you now he can score with the best of them. And it's crazy that a person that is not looked at as a scorer is the all-time leading scorer. Like he's a pass first guy. You would admit that, right?
I mean, he played what, 25 years?
Jordan played what, a couple years.
What, that's an indictment like that. That means
he came straight out of, I mean, think about it. He came straight out of high school and he's still playing now. He should pass Michael Jordan.
He did that a while ago though. He passed Michael Jordan years ago though.
Yeah, but you got Michael Jordan was out of the league for 2.5 years.
So that
what does
that say about Jordan? He won't commit it. He won't as committed as LeBron was, right?
Chris, what's that you preaching? Is that the King James version?
What he had to be committed about? He just won the championship back to back to back.
Okay.
What else was it to do?
Do it again.
He did that back to back to back again. He came back.
No, but he had a break in there though. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't like people like to skip over that break, and he came back in time to play them niggas in the playoffs now. And what happened? Like, people act like that he didn't lose that year.
The Penny beat him. Penny beat him.
He was there now.
And he was out of game shape.
See?
Okay, because matter of fact, everybody said it. He wasn't in the same shape because guess what? The year after that, and this is exactly what Shaq said, they came back and mollywopped the Orlando Magic. It wasn't even close after that.
But I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying to you is like, don't skip over them years. Like, he left and he had to take a mental break, whatever the fuck he had to do, but he left. Like, motherfuckers wanted, like, because it was Jordan, and then people wanted to act like them years that his ass didn't make it to the finals. They had finals those years, didn't they?
And same thing for LeBron. People would act like, oh, LeBron, when he first got in the league, he got to the playoffs. He was close. He didn't make the league. He made the playoffs in what, 4th year?
Well, people gonna say that. People say that about LeBron. Niggas don't say that shit about Jordan. They don't never bring that shit up. They be like, he just started. Like, the NBA finals only started once he started winning. Like, nah, bro. Like, he was in the league when other niggas was winning. Motherfuckers only want to start his story at the time he started winning and shit.
I mean,
and then people don't want to act like the Wizard years didn't happen. Like that nigga, like we didn't see that.
Yo, come on,
see? Motherfuckers don't want to talk about that shit.
Come on. You like, first of all, you gonna talk about a team he had for 3 years where they would go outside, rebound a little bit, go in the halftime, sniff a line of coke, go back out there and start playing again like they're supposed to actually be good or decent or anything.
But okay, so then if you want to say that about his team, you think his teammates was the only motherfuckers doing that in the NBA? Or was all the niggas in the NBA, most of the niggas in the NBA doing that? Because that speaks to the competition that he was playing against.
That was back then.
But I said that the athlete now, like, you got niggas now, like, bro, like when we was younger, everybody played like you played football, you played basketball, you played, you know what I'm saying? Like, now motherfuckers just narrow in on like, yo, I'm gonna be a football player. I don't even play basketball no more. Or I'm a basketball player, bro. Like, these niggas is on another level, bro. And that's what I be trying to get niggas to understand. Like,
but is it more impressive that you can play 2 sports or you just focus on 1 sport?
Well, to be honest, if you focus on 1 sport, when you try to develop the player, it's beneficial for the player.
Yeah,
I mean, it is, but it's just like, okay.
I want my son to play basketball, but he's so focused on getting better at football. I think that's his sport. He just want to play football.
Yeah, but it's like everybody want to say, oh, now they more athletic. So it's like people act like everybody in there is crossing over somebody like Kyrie, or everybody shooting out the gym like Curry. Like, no, like if you look at some of these guys, like majority of guys are trash at being. I mean, I'm saying majority of guys that are shooting are trash. They just jacking up shots. You get to shoot more. It's like back in the 90s, the point guard ran the system that was in play. The shooting guard scored. The small forward was all around, did most of everything else. Power forward rebound, blocked out, set screens. And if you was a center and you had a little post game, you threw it down there. You did your position. But nowadays, 1 through 5, everybody gets to shoot. Everybody got the green light. Go ahead and shoot. To me, that ain't skill. If like I said, if you just jacking up shots.
How that ain't skill?
It ain't skill if you just shooting. Basically, I look at the NBA right now as a big pickup game, a professional pickup game. There ain't no system running in play. There ain't no plays being set. It's run up and down the court. Somebody make something, set a screen, shoot, get back down, play a little bit of defense.
You may want to go stay play then.
Bro, you probably need to pay more attention to the games then. Like, bro, they be running, like, they got defenses and all kind of shit. Like, it's they not just out there fucking running around. Like,
is the player, Today, I ain't gonna lie. Today, the players are way more skilled than the players of the
That's
2000s,
exactly
90s, 80s. Like, honestly, I think a scrub can whoop Bob Cousy ass.
And, and it's funny people say that, and it's like somebody like I was telling somebody, it's like somebody like Brian Scalabrine. Everybody would say, "Oh, he trash," but he had a reality show that played D1 athletes, and they didn't even score against this dude because he knows the basics of playing basketball, and that's what nowadays people they getting rid of the basics. I mean, you have players even saying they go to practice nowadays. They just shooting around. They ain't really practicing. Like all they doing is just shoot. There's no really practice going on. They just stand around, shoot around, stuff like that. There's no practice being played. It's almost hardly no game plan sometimes compared to what saying used to get put in. This is the actual NBA players saying themselves. And it's just like in the NFL, it's like everybody they want to see a high scoring game. So like I said, they restrict the defense on what they can do and all that, just so they can see a higher number of shots, a higher number of touchdowns and stuff like that. And sometimes it's good, but a lot of times it's bad. It's like at the end of the day, you're gonna have to stop somebody.
I mean, yeah, I think the defense is still there. It's just different. Nowadays, the plays are made by or ran by spacing. So spacing is very important.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with spacing. Like, matter of fact, you look at the Spurs the last couple of times they won a championship. They basically played the modern right now, but it was in a rhythm. They were passing the ball. They moved around. No one was just, frequently jacking up shots. Everything was an actual game plan of pass here, then to get to the open man to make the shot. Versus nowadays, the people just jacking shots. Like I'm like, dude, you could have waited and got a better shot for that. But just because you had a little space, you're gonna throw it up.
Well, I think Curry's to blame for that though, because a lot of times you see players do a logo three and they shouldn't even be doing a logo three.
I mean, Curry changed the game. I mean, changed the game for sure. Like completely changed the game. And like I said, some of it's good, but like I said, it ain't. I hate when people say, "Oh, players today are far better." I'm like, there's a lot of guards from the early 2000s to to probably the 2010s that are way better than people playing now.
Hey.
Bro, them guards was not fucking with no Derrick Rose. Like they want no Derrick Roses back then, my nigga. Like it's not. That wasn't happening. They won't know Russell Westbrooks back then, bro.
I mean, you have fast, athletic guards and stuff, but I'm saying you have Westbrook, Rose. Okay, that's it. Every now and then you have a player that's you've never seen before in a certain era. But when I look at ball being played, it's like the basics are not there anymore. Like I was watching the Knicks' first game, and like a lot of Julius Randle shots, he was jacking up. I'm like, what is that? But because he made it, it looks good.
It's not a lot of good decision making in today's game like that.
Who? It looks good to whoever.
To the fans, like I said, they want to see a high scoring game.
It was good to me.
but yet you saying what you just said a while ago, modern player era versus now, like the big men now are better than back then.
They're not.
Horace Grant can't shoot a mid-range jumper or a pass.
Neither can Julius Randle.
But see, now you know what's funny? Like he got a problem when motherfuckers was doing whatever. But when Jordan was doing that, like that's why he the GOAT, right?
But no, that's what I'm saying.
He was
like
out
I said,
there like freestyling, bro. He was out there freestyling, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You had back then,
but you loved that though, didn't
you? I mean, did they stop him?
See, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he ain't got a problem with it unless somebody else. Jordan was doing it. He ain't got no problem with it, dog. He like, yeah, that's how you supposed to do it. But then when somebody else start doing some bullshit, he like, nah, you don't do that.
But like, come on, let's be real. Jordan won't coming down just jacking up shots like they do now.
Boy,
hold up.
Boy, what the fuck?
Jordan love to shoot,
yeah. Bro, okay.
I mean, he's a shooting guard. What else is he supposed to do?
Exactly. You just answered your own question. Exactly.
But no, that's exactly what I said. I said back then you played by your position. A shooting guard is supposed to shoot.
That boy shot. Jordan love to shoot now.
Who else was gonna shoot it? Scottie Pippen?
Scotty.
And see, now this something I'm gonna put to you too. Now I heard you say something about like motherfuckers like fucking up the game and shit. A lot of the old players, that's what they were saying about Mike. Mike made it more of an individual as opposed to a team, and that's why motherfuckers was mad at him. But then now his effect done been on the game. You get a person like LeBron that's gonna make the right play, and people beat him up for making the right pass. It's like, bro, you can't have it both ways. If you want to watch good basketball, then that's what you see when LeBron play. Like he gon' like, hey, my man over there, he wide open in the corner. Instead of me taking a shot over three motherfuckers, I'm gonna kick it over there to him.
I mean, when you can make it, why you gonna pass it? I mean, when you look at the corner and you see your man, oh, he 20% from the three. I ain't passing that shit. Game on the line too? Oh nah, yo. That ain't
so, man, so somebody taking a shot over three motherfuckers, bro,
oh my goodness.
Is that's good basketball.
If he makes it, yeah.
if he makes it.
I mean, when you made a living of shooting it over everybody, I mean, that's like saying, Kobe won't play good basketball.
He won't.
But hey, he got 3 in a row. With LeBron 3 at?
First of all, them 3 was them Shaq. That's Shaq, okay?
I agree with that.
He won the best player on his team, so them Shaq rings. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way right now.
I agree.
Okay. What about when Kobe got his 2 back-to-back?
I like that.
Kobe should have won one of them. He should have won one of them.
What that one? Boston was running it back.
And then for so long, everybody had wanted to see Kobe versus LeBron in the finals. Yeah. Kobe got there. He was waiting for LeBron to get there.
I mean, damn.
LeBron couldn't beat Boston, man.
Boston was stacked.
Yeah, they put some shit together on them, and then motherfuckers always want to blame my boy for the super teams, but it's like, now, come on now. First of all, LA did it first. When they got Gary Payton and Karl Malone and shit.
Yep.
But that's different when it's different when listen. It's different when a general manager gets somebody versus Kobe and Shaq didn't go to Gary Payton and Karl Malone say, hey, come play with us. It's a difference when the organization does it versus a player talking to his friends, say, hey, come play with it. That's different. That's what the organization's supposed to do. That's what the GM's supposed to do. But when I go to Jamal and Jerome, say, hey, man, look, let's team up and go. That's different then. That's basically, I'm asking for your help.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Jordan go to none of them players and say, hey, man, come on, I can't beat, Bird. I can't beat, Isaiah them.
Rodman.
So, okay. So by your logic, I'm supposed to look at, like LeBron was supposed to see Garnett, Pierce, and Ray Allen link up and be like, you know what?
Perkins.
Yeah, you know what? Let me just take that. Like, no, that's not how strategy works. Like, I see you doing something, then I'm like, oh, that's what you want. That's what type of time you want. Okay, then that's how we playing it. All right.
I mean,
you would
Kobe did it. I mean, Kobe
beat
him
to sit there and watch. Like, okay, we come out, we gonna fight, but then I see you go to the car, and I'm gonna just come back with. I'm like, yeah, we still fighting with the hands. Nah, you come back with a gun. Like, nah, I seen you go do something. Like, hold on. What you over there doing, my nigga?
Kobe beat him, so what's the problem?
He had a decent team though.
Yeah. Kobe didn't go to nobody and say, hey, come play with me.
He didn't have to. LA is an attraction. Like, bro, you do realize where LeBron was at, right? Like, who coming to Cleveland? Like, who was That was
That's
the
the
problem.
same.
They
That's the
couldn't get
same
nobody
thing
there.
they said about
Yeah, that's
Jordan
full time.
when he went to Chicago. That's the same thing. Who gonna come to Chicago?
Chicago is a major market, dog. That's not.
But
It
no.
ain't the same.
Okay, who
That
was
ain't.
there before Jordan? Who's there before Jordan?
I don't fucking know what the fuck that means.
That my point is actually nobody.
It's still a major
Nobody.
market. It ain't. It
They
don't
make it.
matter. Like New York is a major market, bro. Like it's a proven fact. Like Chicago
Okay.
is a major market. It like
And
that's
and
like trying to
and
say like Chicago and Charlotte like should be getting the same type of players. Like, bro, when niggas get free, they not trying to come to Charlotte. So the only way they
and
gonna build or have a good team is if niggas draft right. And we seen what been going on with that.
so who would you say have a bigger market between Chicago and New York?
New York.
New York.
How many times they been in the finals?
Like, yeah, 3.
Oh damn. What was that back in the 70s?
Yeah, one time they won in the 70s, and they went in 2000, and then they went in 94. Was it 94?
But that wasn't because they had trouble attracting. Like Carmelo Anthony came there, dog. Like it's like New York is not like it's like like we struggling to motherfucking get niggas to come. It's just like y'all suck at building a fucking team. But that ain't
I mean,
because it's like yo,
No.
like niggas don't want to come and play in New York. Like yeah, niggas do.
Until now.
they had players come to Cleveland before. They got one in Cleveland.
How did they get them? How did they get there?
They got traded by the GM LeBron.
Listen, yeah, they got there. They got traded there on some shit like, okay, I'm gonna go link with LeBron when he went back. But when he was there the first time, bro, niggas was not like he couldn't get niggas to come the fuck with him. Like, cause it's Cleveland.
I didn't see a lot of people come to Chicago for him to play with Jordan, even though it's a big major market.
They want us free. They want us free then. It was more like you said, it was more GM based. It was more like, hey, the GM setting the shit up and blah 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 doing this trade motherfuckers.
Ain't nobody put people a gun to somebody's head, say resign this contract.
What that mean?
They chose to don't say either resign where they're at or go somewhere else.
Man, geez,
I'm saying you saying that to say what? Like where you going with it? I don't know what you're saying.
You saying they won't free? Eventually people contracts came. Charles Barkley went to 3 different teams. So like I said, people contracts came expired. They chose either resign or go somewhere else, not go to Jordan. Like I said, Jordan had that same team. It's just the mentality. Like Kobe had the same team. After the whole Shaq era, he had the same team. He willed them boys into playing the championship team, and that's the difference between the leadership.
So what the fuck did LeBron do when he drugged the Scrubs to the finals? Like what was that? Like what do you call that?
Who dressed the finals?
Huh? You said the Scrubs.
Look.
Scrubs.
That was luck. Bro, they had no business being in the fucking finals, and you know that shit.
And
how old was my guy then?
Nobody want to give AI the same credit that he took a completely different
do.
trash team.
I do.
Nobody's screaming that. But everybody want to say, "Oh, LeBron took this trash team to the finals," and did what? And like they won a game. They LeBron was out of the finals faster than every commercial that came on that year.
Bro, you legitimately just a hater. Like that's all.
It's not a hate. It's not a hate.
Fuck it is, dog. Like whatever. Like that's a feat, dog. Like I don't care. I would even if it were my least favorite player in the world, I would still have to be like, I gotta respect that. Like you just like, yo, nah. Like you acting like the shit didn't happen. Like, and it
didn't say it didn't happen.
It was a fantastic. Like, bro, that shit was phenomenal. What he did, dog. Like as young as he was to carry a team like that to the finals, like, bro, that's some serious shit. And you just acting like, was that niggas better? Do that.
So was that better than what AI did?
In my personal opinion, yeah.
So it's more impressive that LeBron literally had a better team than AI. And AI won one game against the super team Lakers But that's not impressive versus LeBron getting swept the fuck out of the finals.
I don't think that team was better. Like I think LeBron team was worse than AI team.
Nah.
But definitely LeBron was younger.
No.
LeBron was definitely younger than AI.
Yeah,
like
AI was like 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you acting like this
But
man won't, like in the early 20s
have no offensive help at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I had harder competition. I went through harder competition.
I don't know. That Spurs team was just as tough as that Lakers team.
All right, Derek, yo.
Match them up.
You show your youth.
Nah.
Derek, you show your youth.
Dude, that team was hard. I mean, how many rings did that team collect?
5.
Yeah. And they lasted.
Well, they never won a consecutive championships, though.
Hey,
they never won a consecutive
how old was
championship.
LeBron when he went to the finals the first time?
What, 21? 23?
Oh, he was 24. 24.
So you talking about a 2-year difference? You act like this man was 17 years old taking them boys to the finals. A 2-year difference? A 2-year gap?
What? Okay, so 2 years is a big thing, like, cause it took 2 years for Jordan to finally figure out how to get over the Pistons. So that shit means something, my nigga.
Shit, it took 4 years. It took 4 years for LeBron to get in the playoffs.
Like, what the fuck you be talking about, bro? Like, you be saying shit like you just want to discredit LeBron so bad.
It ain't
like,
about
so
no. It ain't
it's
about
super impressive that it's super impressive to you that AI did it, but now that LeBron doing it, that don't mean shit. And he did it 2 years earlier. That don't mean shit. Like, what? Like, bro, what the hell? What's your problem with what you got against LeBron, dog? Like, what he do to you?
That's the problem with y'all LeBron. Look. That's y'all problem with all y'all LeBron fans, yo. As soon as you start going against this man, it's you hate this man so much. You ain't gotta like him. I ain't gotta be bored. I ain't gotta give him no
I'm
doubt.
just saying, bro.
But
like
I'm saying y'all acting like everything LeBron does is the first time you never seen it before.
No, that's you with Jordan. That's the problem. No, that's you with Michael Jordan, bro.
I mean, yeah, we never seen another Michael
like,
Jordan.
That's you with Michael Jordan. Like,
because we never seen another Michael before. Yeah, exactly. We ain't never seen another Michael before. But I'm saying every time LeBron does something, man, LeBron dribbled so hard, he went to the paint. We ain't never seen, dude. You are like he the first small forward that they can drive to the paint and dunk on somebody. LeBron just grabbed, 10 rebounds. Oh, this man is on. You are like nobody got no double digit rebound before. That's my whole point. Every time LeBron does something, it's new. No one's ever done it before, and it's just so special. Like, come on, man.
Some of that shit is special though. Like some of that shit is special. Like leading everybody in every statistical category in the finals. Like that's special, my nigga. Like,
yeah, I ain't never seen a superstar get. I admit that I ain't never seen a superstar get swept twice in the finals. Yeah, I ain't never seen. He beat Jordan doing that. He beat Jordan doing that. I admit that.
Hey, Chris, before you respond, I gotta cut off right quick. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We're gonna do a part 2. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel for any past, current, and future content. Talk to you soon. Peace.